Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pin and this is our snack for the journey, and we are starting another week and another book in the Bible. Beautiful book, great book, one of the most important books in the whole Bible, the prophet Isaiah. And I'd like to encourage you to read the whole book because there's so many stuff there. We're not gonna have time in 2 weeks to cover verse by verse the whole book, and one day probably we're going to come back here and spend more time in the prophet Isaiah. But the beautiful book with the great prophecies and messages, not only for the people at that time but for us. And I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to our channel, to share this video with your friends and families, and help us to bless other people. The verse for today, Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. Look what Isaiah said. The ox knows his master, the donkey his owner's manger, but Israel does not know. My people do not understand. Wow, that is that right in the beginning, right? Chapter 1 verse 3, one of the first prophecies that Isaiah prophesied. God put in his mouth a powerful word about Israel. Israel was going a wrong direction in their lives, in their religious life, in their relationship with God, and God calls Isaiah to prophesy, to bring them back, to tell them who they are or who they were and what they should do. And it's a powerful message that we learn from Isaiah. And here it's saying, look, the animals, the beasts, they know their place, but Israel don't. The beasts, they know their owners, but Israel do not. And that is a powerful message for all of them, and for us too, because we know things in our lives, but it's very important for us to know God. That is the most important thing for you and for me in our whole life, is to know God, to have a relationship with God, to have fellowship with God, to know who God is, what he wants, and do what he wants, and obey him and follow him. And that is it's extremely important message for all of us, because Isaiah here is telling, look, the animals, they know their owners, they know their place, but Israel do not have that kind of knowledge. And they do not serve the Lord. They do not know the Lord, and they do not serve the Lord. And that is the challenge for each one of us, to know him, to serve him, to obey him. And this is our snack for today. God bless you.